How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are taking down the Stage 4 of the new Union Master event. This one requires us to use 5 hybrid Saiyan characters. Now, the thing about the hybrid Saiyans mission here is, I mean, unless you're using items, this is actually kind of tough. Just because, I mean, hybrids themselves haven't really gotten a new buff until this new unit this year. So we're running the team without the new unit. We're using the hybrids trio, the Goten, Trunks, and Gohan, as our friend lead, but our main lead is actually Tech Gotenks, the LR Tech Gotenks for Majin Buu Saga. So we're running a hybrids Majin Buu Saga team, mostly youth. In fact, our only non-youth character is the STR Gohan here. And that's of course because we can kind of play around and drop him in slot 1 if we need to once we fall below 70% HP. But the nice thing is about this fight is I think just about every phase aside from the first phase of the final fight here is a Ki Blast Super, which means Tech Gotenks is a god here. So if you have him, bring him, right? He will be very, very useful. Of course, in order to bring him, you do need to bring another final trump card character. So we did bring the Tech Gotenks along with him, the Super Easy A1. A bit older, but I mean, he will fulfill the condition with, he will fulfill the condition for the LR Tech Gotenks, and combine that with the fact that, he also has like 87% dodge. I mean, he's a pretty safe floater. I mean, unless you have the good old Celtic Link dodge lock, but otherwise, he's pretty good. And again, Gohan is mostly here for that. Once we drop below the 70%, we can just chuck him into slot 1 or wherever we need him to tank in order to kind of get through the turn. And then, if we can use his active, we'll use it, or standby, we'll use it. Now, we did bring that Int Trunks, and the Int Trunks actually kind of works because the fights are pretty short that you don't really have to worry too much. And with his dodge and his extra boosts being with having Goten or Trunkses on the team, or when fighting, I think he gets, if I remember correctly, he does get a buff from fighting Broly, so it's also helpful for that as well. I feel like if he had Easy 8, he'd be a lot more useful here. Oh, incorrect. Sorry, no. It just when having other hybrid Saiyans on the team. So, yeah, so Broly doesn't have enough. I thought it was a buff for, like, movie bosses or something that he gets. But, I mean, he's supporting, right? And he gets extra stats and dodge when on hybrid Saiyans or with a Gohan and Goten. So, it'll work. I actually think he dodges better in slot 1. But still, we're not going to risk putting him in slot 1. But, I mean, here we go. So this is like our main rotation here is these two, right? We stall till turn 3, and then we just unload their active combined with the hybrids active, and it should be good. I mean, look at this. Like, turn 2, we already killed them. So that's pretty good. And the nice thing is like, they don't quite, like, their supers can hit pretty hard and take us out. But the normals are enough that, we could probably risk putting Goten and Trunks in slot 1, the Fizz one, and be relatively safe for the most part, because like the normals won't do too much damage, at least for the first 2 phases, right? The last phase is kind of iffy, right? Especially because I think both variations of the phase can deal multiple supers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I know for sure the second phase can. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we still have surprisingly not dropped below the HP threshold in order to proc the standby for the Gohan, which is kind of surprising given where we're at. But alright. Okay, we get another super here with Gotenks. I believe Yeah, so there we go. Yep, that is a Ki Blast Super, which now we counter, so we'll deal a bunch more damage here, which is nice. There we go. Alright. Oh, I think he could be stunned too, I think. So that's good. There we go. Alright, so now we're protected for this next turn here. There it is. Yep, there's the stun. And now Gotank's going to do his thing. Alrighty, so, you know, bringing this Ant Trunks is actually kind of working out for us a little bit. With the stun Bojack, I mean, he's basically, I mean, we have no worries this turn for him. So awesome. So now really we just have to get through the Broly fight with him and we're good. I don't think we're going to get to a point where we can use his target skill. Not that I think we would want to, right? We're running a big dodge risk there because does he have guaranteed dodge on his target? I can't remember if he does or not. I think he does. But, I mean, I don't think we're getting to that point anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, he doesn't have guaranteed dodge on his target, like I thought. So, I mean, we'll see what happens here. I mean, again, he's got to dodge 5 times, though, to proc it. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. Unless we have, like, a miracle turn where we can get him to dodge 5 attacks before he shows up again on turn 3. But I don't think that's going to happen. Like, we might get to turn 4 on the final fight, just because it's 2 phases. But I don't think that's going to happen here. Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised that that didn't kill. Okay, well... How do we do this? Alrighty. Let's see here. Ooh, wow. Okay, lots of... Okay, let's just put him in standby. I'm pretty... Actually, we probably didn't even need to know that. I'm pretty sure Gohan's... or not Gohan. I'm pretty sure Gotenks' active skill is going to kill here. Yep, there we go. Okay, so Bojack's down. Thank you, Gotenks. Perfect. All right, and then now on to the Z Broly fight, specifically movie 10 Broly. So, oh, this is interesting. Okay, I mean, again, the Dokkan info hasn't updated yet, so I can't actually see what his stats are just yet. So I have no idea what to expect here, other than I know his second phase can super twice, because I've already died to it once. Or maybe it's this phase, I can't remember. Either way, let's grab that. Let's grab that. Yeah, I mean, it's... I feel like it's still a bit risky to put them in front here. Alright, because Gohan's pretty much invincible right now, so he is ideal. Now, you'll notice he can be attack lowered, right, and defense lowered, so that could be potentially helpful for killing him sooner if you bring defense lowers. Not that there are that many of those on the Hybrids team. I guess there's, like, Tech Ultimate Gohan, I guess, but... I mean, his turn 1 he'd be pretty safe, but in fights like these, I feel like his turn 2 would be far too detrimental to justify bringing him. All right, here we go. So we'll get the additional boost for the unit super here, carrying over to the next turn. Doesn't look like we're gonna... Yeah, okay, we're not killing... Ooh, wow. Okay, yeah, glad I didn't put them in slot 1. Missing that dodge there. Okay, there we go. We get some defense lower. We'll take that. And we do get the 87% dodge on Gotenks. Alrighty, so now we can finally stand by the Gohan. So let's do that. I don't think we're going to kill this turn either, because I don't think Gotenks is going to... Ooh, wrong thing. Alright, so I guess we just start collecting up key spheres, I guess, then. Let's do that. There we go. We'll get that. Perfect. I guess we could... there we go. Oh, look at those int key spheres. So we can heal up a little bit here. Okay, there's only one attack in the final slot there that we have to dodge there, so hopefully... Now, this phase, I do know, this Broly is an unspecified super. It is not a Ki Blast super, so if he does super go tanks, we might not be able... Well, we should survive, but we might take a bit of damage, especially if he doesn't proc that 50%. There we go. Excellent. Alrighty, and now we just need the Trunks here to dodge that attack in the third slot. It's just one attack. We just gotta dodge it. If we can dodge it, we're golden. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so we do get the dodge. Now, I think... Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna exchange the Trunks yet. Or the Goten and Trunks, rather. But rather, we're just gonna stick Gohan in front. Hopefully he doesn't super. There we go, no super. So there we go. So now we can save the we can save the Dokkan attack, hopefully, for next turn when we also have their active skill turn where they're going to deal more damage. So here we are in the final phase. Ooh, really nice setup here. I like this. Okay. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So we'll set up the links. Let's do that. And it is a Ki Blast super, that final, his attack there. There we go. Nice little setup here. Let's pop the active on Gotenks. Not a whole lot of damage, but we'll take it. And then let's see here. What do we do? Alright. We're getting some pretty good amount of key spheres too, actually, with all the rainbow orb changing going around here. So with all of the attacks being centered in the third slot, that means we could probably counter a lot here. And it does look like this phase can be attack lower as well. There we go. We get an additional super. Excellent. Okay, so not a whole lot of damage there. So it does look like this guy is a bit tanky. And there goes the super. So since it is a Ki Blast, we should get the 700 and whatever percent. Yeah, there we go. Double digits. And now we get the counter. So get some good damage on Broly here. That's nice. And there goes the double. Okay, so I was right. I knew I wasn't crazy. He does double super. Excellent. And then now we get the second counter. So we actually did quite a bit of damage here with Gotenks. Perfect. Okay, so now... let's see here. We're gonna set this up. Okay, so nice. I mean, once again, we got a good setup in slot 3 for that int Trunks, so he's gonna be safe. We are going to use the Goten and Trunks active skill because he's gonna buff everybody else on the team except for the Gohan. So let's do that. Watch it. Yeah, dude, I cannot get crazy. I'm gonna go for. I'm serious. I am. That is a friend, and I bet you the friend is full dodge, but. I am ready to make mine full crit. I have missed so many crits with this guy. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's do that. Oh, you know what? Why did we grab one key sphere with the Goten and Trunks? We shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. Okay, so we're gonna get the... So I put these guys in front. There we go. Look at that. All 6. I put these guys in front here so we could get their Dokkan attack. Because I feel, since he's STR, I feel like it would be better to get their Dokkan attack than the Goten and Trunks' one. Although Goten and Trunks would give us the unit super Dokkan attack, which would then buff the tech Goten, the int Goten and Trunks. I do think that this is probably the better choice in terms of damage. But I don't know. Looking at the damage out here, maybe it would have been better. Maybe it would have been better. because then they would have their effective against all types for using the Dokkan attack. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better. And then Goten, and Goten and Trunks would be dealing more damage on their subsequent supers. Okay, so there's the super there. We're gonna dodge. Yes, we got the guaranteed dodge. This double super on them, which means 2 guaranteed dodges. I like that. Excellent. Okay. All right. So now we just need to get through the next turn. That's it. We just need to get through the next turn. Obviously, you know, the int Trunks here not doing a whole lot of damage. To be expected. He is literally just here because we needed one other youth hybrid Saiyan to kind of hang out on the team, and he was literally the only one left other than using the anniversary free-to-play one, and I just like, he's probably a little safer for this fight, honestly. Okay, so let's see. Let's grab Big Fat Key Spheres here. 7, yeah. Okay, let's take that. Oh, man. We could put Goten. Yeah, no, let's just do this. Are we going to kill here? We got the full Family Kamehameha here. I don't think this is going to kill. I think he's got just a bit too much HP. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. If I actually... You know what? With the Fizz, Goten, and Trunks last turn, if we had grabbed more Key Spheres with him, that would have killed. That would have killed. Oh, well. All right. Oh, come on. Really? You guys had to get one last screw you in before we finished up here. Like, we literally had the win. You had to get one last screw you, Celtic. We're not going to dodge. Okay. Whatever. Point is, we did it. So, there you have it, folks. There is the new Union Master event, Stage 4, with 5 Hybrid Saiyans without using the new Int trio on my own team, right? I would have loved to use that unit, right? Because that's my birthday unit. I love them. They're so much fun. And it does make it easier having 2 of them floating around, for sure. But if you could beat this stage, obviously, just like with the Fused Fighters one, if you could beat this stage, the Stage 4, then you'll have no problem with Stage 3, the 3 Hybrid Saiyans mission. It's pretty easy comparatively to this. So I wanted to put this out there for those of you guys who did not pull the Hybrid Saiyans trio. Now you have a setup that you can hopefully run to take down this stage and get your 40 stones so you can summon on whatever's next. So guys, that's it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know what are you running to clear this? What team did you run? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.